Don't pay attention to that whole ban situation, because at the end of the day, you're wasting time. You know how much people could have seen your products by now? Back to my channel, and if you're new, you should definitely subscribe because I'm a whole vibe, okay? Period. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use TikTok for your business. These are actually all the packages that I have to ship out today, and I'm pretty sure 95% of these people were from TikTok. So you're just going to pass on some knowledge, and hopefully this can help you and your business out, okay? So we could just get right into this video and give you guys some tips. First things first, what you want to do is make a separate account for your business. Try to make a separate account, okay? If you have a personal account that you post on frequently, try to make a separate account, okay? Because you can be targeting two different audiences. So that's what I did. My main account, everybody loves my daughter. It's a whole bunch of kids on there because of my daughter. They're not trying to buy wigs and stuff like that. So I made a separate account. Once you make a separate account, it's up to you if you want to switch it to a business account or not. When you switch it to a business account, you cannot use a lot of the sounds and the music that are going viral on TikTok. And that's what you need to get your videos to get a lot of attention. So it's completely up to you. I've heard some people say it's very risky using a personal TikTok for business simply because you're using someone else's music to promote your sales, if that makes sense. But I've seen so many people on TikTok that don't have a business account and they're using regular music to promote their businesses. So I mean, it's just your preference. So once you have your account and everything, you want to make sure that when you're posting, you are posting good quality pictures. I've had so many people commented like on my videos and just ask me to give them tips, or they would just express how they're not getting any sales and things like that. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that having clear and nice pictures is guaranteed to get you a sale, but it's more likely to bring more people to your page. The more people follow you, the more people will see you and get that algorithm going. The more people that will like it, you know, it will end up on more people's For You page. So basically, For You page is like the main page where you scrolling, okay? So yeah, I will go on some people's TikToks and their pictures are not good quality at all. Like, it looks like they took them in the dark. No, that is a no bueno. No. So my advice is, if you don't have a ring light, if you can't afford a ring light, use natural lighting. There's absolutely nothing wrong with natural lighting. I take my pictures in natural lighting all the time and I have a ring light. So I feel like there's absolutely no excuse. You may not have the best phone. Still, I'm pretty sure if you go outside, you'll get the best quality outside. You want to make sure your picture quality is A1. Your videos are A1 because that's going to grab people's attention. You're not going to click on something that doesn't look appealing to you. You're going to keep scrolling. The next thing is you want to be consistent. I post on TikTok at least 2 times a day. I think you should post at least once a day. I'm not going to tell you exactly how many times to post, but post at least once a day. So like I said, you want to be consistent. Another thing you want to do is use popular sounds. So whatever is trending, that's why you should definitely just scroll through the app, even on your free time. Whatever is trending, you want to use it. I see business owners, including myself, incorporate so many trends. There's a lot of trends going on TikTok where you're like transitioning into clothes. If you sell clothes, you need to figure out how to do transitions. There are YouTube videos on how to do transitions. I'm not going to go through that in this video. And if you sell clothes, get in them clothes and do them transitions. I'm telling y'all, you have to incorporate the trends. And people are going to flock to your page. They're going to go to your website. And they're eventually going to start placing orders. I'm telling y'all. One of the most recent trends that I use is this one. I'll insert the video. Hopefully I can insert the sound as well. If you're on TikTok, you know the sound. I use it to promote my wigs. At the end of the video, when people see I was bald, you know, it intrigues people. That's one way that I use the sounds. There's another sound. It hasn't really been trending that much now, but when I first got on TikTok, it was trending. It's basically someone's voice in the background going, if you're a small business owner, show us everything that you have in stock right now, or show us where you get your packaging from. There's a woman on TikTok, I don't remember her TikTok. When she makes videos, people usually use her sounds because her sounds are so universal. Like, you can really use it for everything. My second video that I posted on TikTok blew up so fast because of one of her sounds, and there was the one when you show off where you get your packaging and things from, because I'm all about helping people. I have a YouTube channel in general, so I was like, why not use the sound? you know. So I use the sound. I showed them where I got my thank you cards from. I showed them where I got my business cards from. I'll see how much likes and stuff that video got just by showing people what I have. Not everybody knows where to get everything from, which brings me to content. I'm gonna give you guys a list of things that you can do depending on what you sell. If you have products that you feel like are unique, or if you have packaging that you feel like is unique, make a TikTok video. One of the things you can do is what I did, showcase where you get some of your packaging from if you're willing to share that information. I'm telling y'all, people are going to flock to your page. I'm telling you. Showcase where you get packaging from. Showcase your inventory. You don't have to tell people where you get your inventory from, but some people do share that information. Just like I share that information on YouTube, I pick and choose what I want to share with you guys, and that's something I would also do on TikTok. You can do videos of you trying on your products. If you sell lip gloss, lashes, lash application videos, when you feel like you put on your lashes in a different way, you want to show people, do so. I came across a video on TikTok like yesterday of a girl putting tape on her lashes. Like, she literally taped her lashes down, and that's how she puts on her lashes, and her views went up, her likes went up just from that, just by simply sharing something that she does on a daily that she probably knew not a lot of people did. So things that you do that you feel like other people may not know about, share that information. Like, originally when I didn't know that USPS provided free boxes, I was like, maybe other people, other small business owners, people that just started, maybe they don't know. And come to find out, a lot of people did not know. They were like, what? They didn't know. Yeah, you want to show people how to do something, do that, okay? Another video that you can do is packaging orders. Even if you have to package fake orders, I've seen those videos. They package orders that people actually didn't place, and they will write on the video, watch me package an imaginary order until I get sales. Do what you have to do. Package orders on camera. People love to see that, okay? They love to see that, especially if you have nice packaging. Please package your orders on camera. And we're just gonna slide into the next topic. Those are just a couple of video suggestions. You can definitely give more if you guys want me like to do a part 2 or something like that. If you want a whole video on TikTok video suggestions for your business, let me know. But moving into hashtags. So once you figure out the videos you want to film, you want to make sure you're using the right hashtags. For example, if you're gonna do a video of packaging orders, make sure you use packaging orders as a hashtag. I'm gonna insert one of the most recent packaging videos that I did. So here's the hashtags you want to use all across the board, and then you also want to throw in specific hashtags to your video. So let's start off for the hashtag that you will use all across the board. You want to use For You page. Okay, now you can use FYP, which is For You page abbreviated. You spell it out, For You page. You can spell out For You. You can also use viral. When you use a viral hashtag, it doesn't necessarily guarantee your video goes viral. My video has never gone viral with a viral hashtag, but some people say it works. It just really depends. Those are some key hashtags that you want to use. Now, for small business owners, we need to throw these other hashtags in as well. Hashtag support small businesses. Hashtag small business owner. Hashtag small business tips if you're giving advice. We're going into the key tips now. So if you're giving advice, hashtag small business tips, small business advice. Packaging orders, hashtag packaging orders. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying on products, you can do hashtag try on haul, try on. If you're featuring hair, wigs, make sure you're doing hashtag hair, hashtag wigs. If you're featuring accessories, hashtag hair accessories. The hair accessories hashtag has gotten me a lot of attention, a lot of views, a lot of likes. So definitely do that. If you're showcasing wholesale products, if you sell wholesale products, hashtag wholesale. Those are some of the main, well, those are pretty much all of the hashtags that I use. They have been doing great for me. But let me say this, do not use all of those hashtags at once. Those are just a few of the hashtags that you can use. I would say use at least 2 hashtags. That's pretty much the main tips that I can give out. You know, being consistent, making sure you're posting good quality pictures, good quality content, types of video you can film, hashtags. I feel like that's pretty much the main gist. You can move into exactly how to upload certain products, because some people really don't know. Some people don't even have the app. And a lot of people were saying they were just worried because it was supposed to get banned, so they didn't want to put all the work into it. Man, I don't care if That man said he was banning that app tomorrow. Don't pay attention to that whole ban situation, okay? Because at the end of the day, you're wasting time. You know how much people could have seen your products by now? You better download that app. Kind of briefly walk y'all through it. I'm going to try not to go too fast, and I'm also going to try to insert a screen recording. So basically, when you go on the app, you want to press a little plus sign at the bottom. That's how you just basically create videos. So if you don't have pre-filmed content, which is basically like if you have pictures that you took already or videos that you took in the past of your products, if you don't have that, want to create a fresh video, this is where you would do it. You know, you can click stop whenever you want. And one thing I love about TikTok is, if it's a video where you can't film everything all at one time, maybe it's a transformation video, maybe you want to go and get dressed, whatever the case may be, you can put the video in your drafts, and it will stay in your drafts for as long as you need it to stay in your drafts. So if you start a video and you got to finish it later or whatever the case may be, you want to set up a different prop, a different setup, just put the video in your drafts. Simple. Okay, another thing you can do is, like, say you want to prop your phone up and you want to showcase some products. All you have to do is hit the timer and then move the dial wherever you want it to stop. And the same goes for music. If you're trying to use a specific song, say you're scrolling down your For You page and you hear a song, there's going to be a spinning circle at the bottom, and you're just going to press that, and there's going to be something that says use this sound. And that's how you would use the sound for a video that you want to film, like right here and now. If you don't want to film the video right now, you just want to save the sound, you would add it to your favorite. I'll tell you guys about a green screen video and green screen picture. That's what I use for the most part. I don't really use anything else. Maybe the bling filter, just add like a bling effect to your pictures, or the portrait effect. But pretty much I use the green screen. So you can just put a picture behind you and you can talk in front of it, or you can just upload a picture and record like that. So that's how I would record my videos. Like if I have pre-filmed videos, you can also film a video, stop it, and then go to the green screen and add something that's already in your camera roll, stop it, and continue filming. You could do all of that good stuff, okay? Hopefully this is making sense. So basically, you would just go on green screen video, green screen picture, pick your picture, and it will automatically pop up in the background. But you can either be in front of the green screen image or record it and only the image will show. That's pretty much all the effects that I use, y'all. And then what you would do is you can go ahead and add your music once you finish everything. Oh, and I forgot to say, you can do a 15-second video or a 60-second video. Like I said, you can go back to your favorites, because a lot of the times you can't find the songs that you want, because a lot of people mix songs, so it's not the name anymore. A lot of people like revamp songs on TikTok, so it's like you can never find it unless it pops up on your For You page. Then they also have regular songs like Summer Walker, all that good stuff. So yeah, you'll add your music, and then once you finish adding your text or whatever you want to add, you can then move on and add your hashtags. So like we talked about, For You page, viral, small business, support small business owner, whatever you want to put, do it. And you're just gonna post. Now I want to share this information with y'all really quickly before I end this video. I came across a video, I mentioned this in one of my vlogs, and she was basically telling you guys what's a good time to post now that everybody's back at school. Well, kind of back at school and back at work. You want to post like between 10 and 12, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock. If I could find the image, I'll insert it. I find that I get the most likes when I post around 10 o'clock. There's a tip right there. Do what you want with it. I hope I touched on everything that I can touch on. And I just want to say that not everybody is going to blow up, but I feel like TikTok is definitely going to bring more attention to your business. More people that probably would have never seen your products before are going to start seeing it. Much here, y'all. This is just an example of everything that TikTok has basically blessed me with. And we can't even all blame it on TikTok. The man upstairs as well. It was all on his timing. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.